Wonderful people, bless upon yourself and welcome back to the channel. We are in today's video, guys. We're gonna zoom in and West Indies potential playing 11 to really, should I say, to survive, in the series versus Australia in the third T20 in St. Kitts, where we're hearing from Rastan Chase that it's a must win in the last three T20 that they had. They have to play against Australia. The team haven't really been doing as how he would have wanted, and he said that the last 16 to 18 months was really fantastic, but the team has really lost form. But he's counting on the guys to really go out there and do their thing in the third, because this match should be treated as a final. But people are gonna fill you in on what he had to say. But first, we're gonna talk a little bit about the potential playing 11. As a matter of fact, it's a straight playing 11, with Andre Russell staying in Jamaica, Andre Russell done with international cricket. Then there's automatically one person who can come in and take the place, and that's simple Romaro Shepherd. So basically, it's a simple swap for swap, and he also could add value to the bowling department as well. But my people, if it's the first time on the channel though, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on the post notification bell to be the first alerted whenever a new video is uploaded. And don't forget, leave your honest comment down below. So let's dive into the details, guys. As I said, guys, it's a strictly like for like team. We are gonna have, if Evan Lewis is recovered from his injury, but the last time I checked, Evan Lewis is still injured, you understand? And the power play has been doing, the power play batting has been doing the job, with Shea Hope and Brandon King opening the batting. I think these two have been doing fantastic opening the batting in the power play. So I don't think they're going to change it up. But so Brandon King and Shea Hope will continue to open the batting. Number three, I think Rastan Chase will continue to bat at number three. He's recently risen up to number two and the all-rounder ranking list. Congrats to him. He's been doing his part. So number four, I think they're gonna go with Shimron Hetmeyer at that number four position. Yes, my people. Shimron Hetmeyer has been given added responsibility in the top order for West Indies right about now. Over the years, he has really been slacking off in terms of where he bat in the team. And I think number four fits him perfectly. Or number three, either, they can switch in between Jet, because the last match he came in at number three, but he never really did anything good. So, or anything with the bat, put it away there. But this time around four, so number five, we're gonna have Rovman Powell at number five. Yes, my people, Rovman Powell need to get some runs as well under his belt, my people, he's nearing his 100th T20 match, I think, or is it, so we need to get some matches, guys, some runs under his belt, guys, because it's a possibility that he can overtake Nicholas Pooran as the second lead, or the first lead in run score, if he can get into the form that we know Rovman Powell can. And Gale is just around the corner for him, so he will be looking to really pass out these legends, or that legend. So Rovman Powell at 5, 6, Sherfane Rutherford. I need Sherfane Rutherford to come to the party with the bat as well. If the West Indies team is going to post a formidable total, or really chop down a formidable total, the top 6 has to fire, my people. So that's 6. So moving on to number 7 now, I think Romar Shepherd will come in at number 7. Number 8, Jason Ola. I think number 8 will hold on Jason Ola. Number 9, Akil Hussain. Number 10, Gudakish Moti. The batting might not looking hard, guys, but Gudakish Moti, and then the final play they're gonna play, I think they're gonna play Alzari Joseph. So typically, guys, the same team from the last time. Only person is not in the West Indies team. I think they're gonna, as though Andreas is retired, so his time in West Indies color is finished, so you're gonna have Romar Shepherd replace him. So that's my potential playing 11 for the third T20. You guys can leave yours in the comment section. Now let's dive into what Rastan Chase had to say ahead of the beginning of the third T20 in St. Kitts and Nevis. Chase eyes triumph or triple triumph in St. Kitts as West Indies fight to stay alive in T20 series. Some people, the West Indies will take on Australia in the third T20, and to be honest with you guys, I'm not optimistic about the West Indies fortune of winning Australia in this third one. But nevertheless, the work have to go on, and we're just gonna fill it in on what Chase had to say, who have newly risen to number two in all rounders and the T20 rankings, right? So knowing that they are just one defeat away from succumbing to another series loss, West Indies all-rounder Rastan Chase has urged his teammates to embrace a finals mindset ahead of their must-win third T20 international against Australia at Warner Park in St. Kitts, which is today, I think, Friday. Down 2-0 after back-to-back defeats in Kingston, the Caribbean side finds itself in familiar territories back against the wall, but not without belief, as Chase and his peers know very well that they must win all three remaining matches or surrender the series. The first ball is at 6 p.m. Jamaica time, my people, right? It is very important because once we lose any game from here on is losing the series. So every game from here is like a final. We need to win all three games so we can win the series, Chase said. Despite the defeat, Chase has found silver linings as the West Indies have looked threatening in the power play with the bat. A key aspect he believes they can continue to build on. The start that we have been having, in the power play have really set up the game in the early overs. That's a positive for us. Sometimes, you execute how you want to and still end up on the losing side, but it's good to know that the fans still support us and we need all the support we can get. He noted Chase has been one of the bright spots in an otherwise frustrating campaign, with its explosive 60 of 32 balls in the opening match, proving he can go toe to toe with Australians bowlers. The performance, along with a steady 16 in the second match, has capitulate him to number two in the ICC T20I all-rounder rankings, and he is taking the personal milestone in stride. He said that it feels good to be number two, but at the end of the day, my job is to go out there and have impactful performances for the team. Once I'm doing that, the number doesn't matter to me, Chase declared. With the ICC Men's T20 World Cup looming, Chase reiterated that the upcoming games carry, carry added significance as momentum is everything going forward. He said to avoid a series swept at the hands of a confident Australian outfit, the West Indies will need a full team effort. Chase, along with the likes of Captain Shea O, Brandon King, Sherfin Rutherford, and Ravman Poe, will have to deliver big if they are to keep the series alive. He said, you want to take some momentum, into the World Cup. We have kind of lost form in the last few series. So if we can find that form again, the form we had over the past 16 to 18 months will be in good place or be in a good place. Hopefully we can play some exciting cricket and get these three wins. He ended. So as usual before a match, guys, these guys came out and said that they are eager to go out there and do their best. But people, it is what it is. We just support them, supporting them either you understand. But leave your thoughts down below, alright?